Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl, B. Tina B. Hey! B. Tina B on the fly, y'all. Watch the show, y'all.
Oh, she's at it again.
Oh, I just love her. Where in the world is B. Tina B? Taking leaps of faith. Personality, charm, pizzazz. Living her dreams, you never know what's next. The kind of friend your mama said you need. It's your homegirl, B. Tina B. It's B. Tina B. B. Tina B. It's your homegirl, B. Tina B. Hey. B. Tina B. Hey. Always up to date.
It's your girl, B. Tina B. Hey! Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Grab your mama. Call your friends. Tell them that the Big Tina B show is about to begin. You got time? Go grab your snack. Because after these messages, we'll be right back.
Monday, November 21st at 7:30 p.m. Join us at 211 Hyde Park Street in Hertford, North Carolina for Be First's Homecoming Pre-Thanksgiving Concert featuring Reverend Luther Barnes and other special guests. Vendor space is available. And join us Sunday for Family and Friends Day with guest speaker Reverend Dr. William G. Sawyer of New Bethel Missionary Baptist Church. All hosted by Pastor Shamari Bullard. Thanks and don't miss out.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl, B. Tina B. Hey! How you guys doing today? I'm here today. I'm so excited because I am so in love with Black love. And when I see young couples such as yourself, Joshua and Jadalyn McBroom, oh my gosh, come on, give it up for young love. Don't you just love young love? Ring around the roses. I'm going way back. Y'all don't know nothing about that right there. That's way back. This week, I want to bring to you none other than Mr. and Mrs. Joshua McBroom. How does that sound? You got a Mrs. Joshua McBroom.
Yeah, that sounds great. I love to hear people call me Miss McBroom.
You look at her. She said, "Oh, look at her." She said, "I love for people to call me Miss Brown." Girl, you got the man. You done snagged the whole man, child.
Yes, ma'am. A good
How
one
long
at
y'all
that.
been knowing each other?
Was this 4 years?
About 4 years, yeah. 2019, not 18. Oh wow, 2018. So 2018, long time.
So was it love at first sight?
For me, I say it was. I tell Jadalyn this story back before we started dating. I used to dream about her, and I was like, man, I gotta talk to this girl. Like, she's in my dreams. So she had no idea who I was when I came up to her. No, she knew who I was. But it all worked out in the end, though.
Wait a minute. What you mean you used to dream about her? What was it about? Okay, so how long did it take for you to actually respond to the dream?
Oh man. It was maybe around 3 weeks. 3 weeks, because when it's a sticky situation at work, right? You got to walk the line between, is this gonna lead me to an HR call, or is this gonna how's this gonna go? So luckily she responded positively, but yeah, those dreams.
Wait a minute, I just thought about that because you know what? That's really interesting because now you don't know if you can say anything because people are very sensitive, right?
Yeah.
And how do we get a chance to know each other if we don't take the time to have the conversation? And then you really did put it all on the line for her. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, but yeah, those dreams were coming in, and luckily she responded positively. And even the first time we texted, I was very direct. I said, "Look, I'm not trying to be your friend, okay?"
He was very direct.
I said, I'm trying to get married.
And it's crazy. It's crazy because it didn't scare me. It didn't push me away. It didn't scare me or anything. So I guess it was kind of meant to be.
I didn't want any mixed signals.
Wait a minute,
no
Josh.
mixed signals.
Hold on, Josh. Wait a minute. I can't even. Okay, Josh. He said, "Look, I ain't trying to be your friend."
I said, "I'm trying to marry you. I'm trying to have some babies." And she said, "Okay, let's see what happens." So
I'm so glad
we
you
are.
cute. Because the ugly man couldn't do that. Man, can you imagine? Lord Jesus, it's the comedian coming out. You know, an ugly man can't look. Girl, I ain't trying to marry you, but I'll put you in a big old house. I'll buy you a car. I make sure you have groceries. Man, I ain't trying to be your friend. I'm trying to be your wife. I be wife, but I ain't trying to be your man. I'm trying to be your wife. I be messing that up. I messed it up on the last one too. I just be talking, get so technical.
We know what you meant.
But look, hey Jay, was you like, ooh, what a man, what a man, what a man, what a man.
I was like, oh wow, he's very direct, and I think that's the part that didn't scare me away, because I knew. Well, the fact that he said, "I want to marry you first," like I knew he was actually serious and going to take things serious with me and not, just play around and play games and things like that. So I think that's why it didn't scare me. And he showed me even early on with us dating, he showed me that like he wanted it to be us. And so I really appreciate that. Even now, like he's always about us, me and you, us. And like I know he's there with me, and we can do things together.
Girl, go on and tell us the juice about that first date.
So yeah, he finally asked me, because we have messaging at work, if I was ever bored, just let him know and we'll go out. I waited a few days to text him, and then the following week, I think it was, we went on a date. I was a tad bit late.
She was about an hour and a half.
No.
I was sitting there waiting. Everybody, the waiter came, was like, "Are you sure you got somebody coming?" I was like, "I hope so."
No, it was a lot. And I did finally make it. And the date was amazing, because he was very different. He was a real gentleman. I remember telling him about opening my door, and I was like, wow, this is something I'm not used to. Someone even opening the door for me. And we went to a Korean.
First we went to we went go-kart racing.
Mm-hmm, and I won.
I let her win. Yeah, and then we went to get some Korean food. I think it was just Korean food.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some fire chicken and some kimchi, and we had a nice little conversation. And then we walked around downtown Charlotte for a little bit, and yeah, it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice.
Hey, it's your girl, B, Tina B.
So tell me this, because most men don't know what they want, right, Josh? And you are in your 20s, right?
Yes.
And being in your 20s, what is it that said, I know that I want a wife? Because you guys hadn't hit 25 yet, or y'all are right at the cusp of it, right?
Now or then? Now, I turned 26 last week.
Yeah, and now I'm 27.
She's 27.
Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy Bieber. How did I miss your birthday? Lord have mercy. I should have been in contact. Happy birthday, boo. I'm going to see you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, the days just run together. Now, once you get this age, they just run together. So,
and you know, I done multiplied that, right? So don't even go there.
but no, that's a good question that you asked, because I think when we met, I was 21 and she was 23 when we first started dating. And I think it's just how we were raised, right? Well, how I was raised in my household. My parents, they met 3 months later, they got married, and then they had, my father, if you don't know, I'm a PK. So my father said he had prayed and he said, Lord, send me a woman. And then he met my mom and he said, look, this is it. So I guess I was on that same kind of time where, look, I've been having dreams about this girl. Obviously, she must be for me. So I got to take it serious. So here we are.
My God. And such a great person. I mean, I like to call, he my like nephew son. I mean, for real. A wonderful, wonderful judge of character. He's a very, he's a quality individual. And Jay seems a little bit more soft spoken, or is she just faking for the camera?
I think it just depends on who you get her around. If you get her around the line sister, she might be a little louder, but
okay. So are you what are you, AKA Delta? What are you, Zeta?
Zeta. I'm a Zeta.
Oh, yes, Zeta. Okay, come on. I love them all, but I actually was a recipient of one of the Unity recognitions a couple of years ago. So I have Zetas have a fine place in my heart because you do a lot of things in the community. I love the community service that you give. And I've had a couple of Zetas that have been on that have come on to the show. Dr. Celicia Thompson. She's been on the show. And so, and I love I love everybody. You ain't got to worry about that. But the Zetas do have a fond place in my heart. I must say. So shout out to you guys.
Thank
Rocking
you.
that blue and white. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me this. When you think about love, what do you think about, Josh?
I think about love. Oh, first thing I think of is God's Property. I love that song.
Hey,
that's my jam.
Going through something that really got me down. Yeah, that's a good one.
And then I think about, it just depends on what kind of love, right? I think about my wife. I think about my parents. I think about Jesus. There's just so many directions you could go with it. I just, but yeah, honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is my wife. I think, I don't know. I don't think I've ever loved somebody the way I love this person. When I say we do everything together, I mean, we've been to different countries. We sit in the house and stare at each other on the couch. We may play a few games of Madden. Like this is my road dog. So this is love for me, right? It's just being comfortable all the time, every day, just with the person I'm with. So yeah, I don't know if that answers the question, but
that's good because I see the way it made her feel. How does it make you feel when he thinks about love, he thinks about his wife?
It makes me feel great because to know that somebody, like, I know that he really loves me, and I think that it's just a great thing to know that you're loved and through everything. Like, he really does love me through everything, and to know that and not have to question that, it's just a great feeling. And to even just something as simple as coming home and knowing that because he gets off before I do, like he's here and he's like, hey, how was your day? Like things like that. It just makes me feel great to come home and know that I have my husband here and he's going to show me love.
You better wait a minute, girl, because I know. Okay. When she comes home from work and he says, I want y'all to listen, audience, men folk, hear this part. He says, hey, how was your day? That's some powerful stuff right there, right? I mean, little simple things like that, and the way y'all do things together. Um, I'm so proud of you guys. I listen to couples, and I'm looking at couples now, and I think younger couples now have a better idea of what they want and what they don't want in a marriage, right? And so what they seek out, because millennials, you're a millennial, right? Y'all are millennials, right?
I think we're on the
Or y'all's
cusp.
generation?
Yeah.
we're well, I'm on the cusp of Gen Z and millennial, but I consider myself a millennial. So we'll say
Okay, yeah, I'm an
millennials.
ex. I think,
Mhm.
honey, I'm every woman. It's just all in me. But just looking at you guys right here and just knowing the strength and power of having someone to hold you back, because one can take 1,000, two can take 10,000. And as I was saying in some of the outtake part we was having earlier, what you might have missed in some of my commentation is that when a man finds a wife, when a man finds a wife, he obtains favor from the Lord. And favor will get you in doors that your money can't get you into, right? Favor will do things that, will blow your mind. And here you are now getting ready to bring the evidence of your love into fruition. Y'all are gonna be parents. That's powerful.
Yeah.
Would you say that love has a healing property, Joshua? A love of a woman.
Mm. Oh, definitely. I think it depends on the woman. Number one, right? You can because you love the wrong woman, and that can bring a whole lot of pain. Trust me. But when you have the right woman, especially in this relationship, right? I think we've all been in relationships that go south, right? Or everybody would be married, right? So yeah, you deal with people, and they can breed insecurity and leave scars and have you walking around looking cut up and messed up. But when you meet somebody who really loves you and sees you for you, and throughout all your insecurities, who will take you in and treat you the same as if you didn't have any, I mean, that's healing to me, right? My insecurities, they don't matter to her, right? So she can see me and I can be jealous, or she can know something about me that I may not feel the best about, but she's gonna make me feel like a king either way. So I appreciate that. That's healing right there.
So let's talk about making a man feel like a man, because in a relationship, there has got to be something that's reciprocal, right? In any type of relationship, friendships, works, things like that. How if did you feel forced, or was it automatic that you said, you know what, I just want to bring the best out of him?
So early on, I would say early on in our relationship, I had to do a lot of growing, and I had to understand that he was different from what I was used to. So with that, it was just a lot of, I guess, learning, and just understanding that he needs support from me, and I have to be there for him, and I'm sorry, I just draw a whole blank.
That's all right. That's right.
Yeah, it's the pregnancy brain.
It happens, but I think you said something that was profound, because Josh started off, because he talked about the pains of relationship that leave scars and leave you cut up. And you said it was something that you weren't used to. So I don't know the relationships that you were used to. And we don't even have to talk about that, because you're in the newness in the right now of a healthy marriage. And because you're in the newness in the right now of the healthy marriage, dealing with that baggage that you may have carried when you first met him, and not knowing what it was to have a man that was respectful, that was honorable, and keep his word, and that loves the Lord. This is what I know about Josh, right? And so seeing that, you like looking side eye, like, is he real, or am I wrong?
Yeah, I had a lot of that in the beginning of our relationship, because it just didn't seem like I guess I didn't feel like, oh, well, I deserve someone like this just from past experiences and things like that. And I do remember like telling one of my close friends, like, something has to be wrong, something has to be wrong. This doesn't seem right. But as time went on, I just understood like it is okay. It is like there are good men out here, and you can't treat each person, the same. Like, I can't bring baggage into this relationship with him because he didn't cause any of this. So I have to change my mindset. I have to change certain things, and I have to be, like I said, more supportive of him. And I have to be that for him. Well, for us, but for him as well. And then just a big thing for me is I was really independent. And so I had to take a step back and like, okay, I have to allow him to lead. Like it's okay for me to draw back and allow him to lead. And I just be that support for him, not saying that he tells me what to do or control or anything like that. It's just that in this situation, okay, let me just listen to what he's saying and take it into consideration and things like that. Just really allow him to lead us.
So that comes into a trust factor, and I understand as a single woman, and I hope women that are watching this actually hear what's happening, because when you have been independent, or perhaps not in a two-parent household, because I know both of you come from a two-parent household, am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
So when you come from a two-parent household, you get to see the dynamics of a relationship on leading and following. Sometimes it's healthy, sometimes it's not healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the household. However, when you're in that relationship and you're used to doing, well, me, what I want to do when I want to do it, however I want to do it. And now it's not about you anymore. It's about the two, and being able to say, wait a minute, he's telling me that I'm going to take care of you. Even though I can take care of myself, I need to allow you and give you that opportunity to be the man that God has called you to be, and and allow you to do some of those things, and discuss, and not be like, and then sit back. I can see how that could be challenging, right? Especially
Mm-hmm.
when you're not having been in that relationship that brought forth a real man, right?
Right.
Because that's what a real man, in a sense, comes in with that authority and with that strength. Not to say that somebody that comes in that allows you to be yourself isn't a real man. Just saying that it's just different when you have that alpha male that comes in and is just like, listen, wait a minute, how you said to Josh when you met him? Look, I ain't come here to be your friend.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be your friend.
Say it again, Josh.
I ain't trying to be your friend.
You're like, I'm looking for a wife. I know
Exactly.
you was like, who this little boy talking to me? You better be glad you cute. Everybody can say that.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to thank you for working with me, Josh, through these, crazy times with the B Tina B show, because you have been instrumental. And I do look forward to coming up and seeing my grandbaby niece in not many more days. Don't forget, look, y'all, I appreciate you, and I want y'all to stay in contact. And don't forget to laugh a lot, to love a lot, and forget me not. It's your girl, B Tina B on the fly. Amen. The reason why I'm sharing a lot of those things with on my page about me as well is to let you see that when I talk to my guests about starting their businesses or working in their businesses, I have people that are writing books and are, just buying their homes for the first times, or have stories about their families or stories about themselves that they want to share to help build and to uplift. That's what the show is about. The show is about seeing that hope, seeing that love, seeing that support, seeing that avenue
that will encourage somebody else to take the leap of faith, not only to do some things that they've always wanted to do, but my faith, I'm going to tell you again, my faith is in Jesus. My faith is in Jesus. Now, you have the option to do what you want to do. If you don't believe, that's on you. I encourage you to try Jesus because he's all right. I done tried him and he's all right. And if you don't want to, I hope at some point in life that you would try to get to know the man from Galilee, walked out on the water, calm the raging sea. Do you know the man from Galilee? Yes. My faith is a part of who I am. Okay. I enjoy having fun. I work hard. People that know me and have worked with me, they know I go get it. That's why they don't mind working with me, because they know that I'll go get it. But I want you to just be encouraged. And I wanted to chime in. I've had some, even on tonight, had some sound difficulties, some technical difficulties. The last time I did my live, I was trying to figure out what happened, and I blacked out. And I was like, okay, things happen. But we want to keep on moving. We're going to keep on going, and we're going to keep on growing. Because I want you to see that there is so much more. There are some good things.
Hey, it's your girl, Beat Tina B. Hey, and it's Woosah Wednesday, y'all. Woo, I need you to take 5 minutes of fun, okay? 5 minutes of fun. And play the game below. You'll enjoy it, don't you know? Listen, I hope you still feel small, standing by the ocean. I hope when one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And if you get a choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Don't forget, laugh a lot, love a lot, and forget me not. Keep dancing, y'all.
Homegirl, beat Tina B. It's beat Tina B. Beat Tina B. It's your homegirl, beat Tina B.